What's up, everyone? Today I'm talking about the new Filmora X that finally has been released to everybody. Now, I've been using the beta version for a few months now, and let me tell you, it's got some sick new features. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about on today's video. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, everyone? Aaron here. Thanks for coming by and checking out another video. And like I said, today we're talking Filmora X or Filmora 10, however you want to put it. It's a new release that just has come out. Now, I've been using the beta version, like I said, for a few months now, and it's pretty sick. It's got some cool new features like keyframing. It's got motion tracking. It's got a few other things. So let's get right into it. Jump on the computer and I'll show you what we're talking about. All right, so here we are on the computer. Let's take a look at this new Filmora 10 or X, however you want to refer it to. Now, most of you know I flip-flop back and forth between Filmora Pro and Filmora 9. I've been using Filmora since around 7 or 8, I think, version. And I got started honestly because it was great. It was super easy learning curve, and it's been something I've kind of just stuck with. So first things we're going to do is, let me just get this clip out of here and show you. When we start, you're going to see right here, there's certain icons. Now, when you drag your clip in, I'm just going to lower the volume down so you have to listen to me talk. This is from our real estate channel. You'll see these additional icons pop up. And the first thing we're going to talk about is keyframing. That's something that you can get very creative with. I use them a lot in my talking head videos because I'm able to add a motion to the camera without having a second person recording. And I think most of us on YouTube normally do it by ourselves. We don't normally have a crew unless we're, a bigger YouTuber, so to speak. So we're going to click on this right here to get to the edit, and you'll have video, audio, color, and we want to go to animation. You have some presets, but go right over to the customize, and you're just going to hit add keyframe. And then you're going to bring this up a few spots, and then this is where you want to change what you want it to do. So I could have, the opacity start darker and then get to lighter. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scale, I'm going to have it zoom in on my face to give me that motion effect. Now you'll see this line here and the arrow of the direction it's going in. And then you're just going to hit OK, and now you have your keyframe. So when you bring this back and you watch it, it looks like there's a slow movement of the camera. Now you can adjust those speeds. You can make them however you want within the keyframe. And you can go in there and you can adjust the speed and everything like that. So that's the one thing with keyframes. You can also add rotation to it. You can change the position of maybe if you had a picture-in-picture. So let's say we wanted to start the shot off black, and then maybe there's just audio behind it. So, we're gonna hit go here, and then we're gonna come up and hit add. And we're going to go to bright, the opacity. So when we hit play, it's going to fade into the shot. Now you can also use this to fade out of one shot into another if you didn't want to use like a jump cut or something like that. So it has a bunch of different stuff you can do with it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's get rid of this. And you can also get to this stuff too by left clicking on the actual clip, and you can go to it. And let's see here, we want to delete. Okay, so let's talk motion tracking. Now, motion tracking is pretty cool. So here's my clip right here. I brought it in, and this is what I want to do is I want to have letters or the property address stay affixed to the top of the roof as the drone is backing away. So we're going to go to right before the power lines come into view, and we'll get rid of the rest of this. So here's our clip we're working with, right? And this is just a quick overview. So what I want to do is click on that, hit this little icon right here. It's going to bring in your motion tracking. Then what you want to do is make sure you click on the box, and then wherever that box is or whatever it's on, that's what it's going to track. So we're going to put it, let's just put it right here. Hit start tracking, and now it's going to analyze the clip. And you see the box that stays right there. Now, Filmora Pro also does this, but it's not as easy as this. There's a few more steps involved. So now we can then go and we can put some, let's see, we can put some text in there. So we'll hit OK. Let's add some text, and we'll just do something like this one here. And let's see, we'll just put come on, computer, 112 Reed Road. And we'll make that a little bit bigger. Hit OK. Now we'll go back to our clip here and the motion tracking, and then you're going to see basic 3, which is the clip for the text. And so basically what's going to happen is that text is going to stay right there now when I hit it back. And it moves around a little bit, but it's also a drone shot, but you get the idea, and then you can just finesse it a little bit. So that is motion tracking, which is huge. You can do this on fixed objects. You can do this on objects that are driving by, stuff like that. Now let's get rid of both of these and bring this clip back in here to show you the next one. Now we're also going to add some audio, so let's put this in down here. And here's something that's kind of cool, which I like. So let me go back to here. So here's our clip, and I'll just put this here to make it a little bit easier for us to see. So now when you're doing a talking head video and you want to have music in the background, sometimes it can be hard to adjust it just right, or you're fiddling with it. So what I like to do, what you can do now, which is really cool, is you can come over here and you can hit audio ducking, and it's going to lower the volume of, make sure you're on the right track. Oh yeah, we're on the right track, and then hit lower ducking, and then it's going to bring it down to 50%. So let me see here, if you bring this forward, here, thanks for coming by and checking out. So the volume's still a little too loud, and then I can adjust it right here, and it's just going to adjust everything for me, which is nice. And we want to go more, you don't want to go the other way, you want to go up. So here's 70%. Channel called Living in Connecticut. Now, like I said, all right, so you can kind of hear it, but then you can just kind of adjust it. And then once you know what your number is for your videos, my name is Aaron Bowman. I run it based on the audio in the music background. You can just jot those numbers down, that 62%, and you can make that for every single video, so it's all the same every time. So those are the ones that I wanted to go over today. You've got the motion tracking, you've got the keyframing, and then you have the audio ducking. So those are pretty cool. Hopefully this kind of give you an overview, quick overview over it. I'm going to show you some ways to be able to use these to make your videos a little more creative, how I use them in my real estate videos. All right, so those are the new features here on Filmora X. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I will be doing some tutorials, more in-depth stuff of what you can do with these new features. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.